Hey y'all, this is MoistPoolish from Reddit. I had some questions about the mechanical ventilation on my outdoor sauna, so I wanted to do a quick walk through here. This is a tough shed conversion that I did. Standard footprint 8x12, did some modifications to it, and I'll do another post on it later. For the ventilation, you can see here's the fresh air intake. I chose 6-inch. You can go 4 inches for something this big, but I chose 6 for reasons. That's drilled out at 6 inches. There's a kind of a cover on the outside, and let's go on inside. Show you what's up. So here's a changing room that I framed. And let's go on inside and take a look. Three floating benches, works out pretty well for 4 people. That's all we need. So here's the other side of that fresh air intake. So kind of up there on the wall. This is an 11 kilowatt heater from Hume. I think it's what they call it. This is the Hive Mini. This room is a little bit less than 8x8. So again, pretty perfect for us. That's intake. And the mechanical ventilation outtake is right here. It's just right of center towards the bottom, 8-10 inches from the floor. And I'll walk outside and show you the outside mechanical bits. All right, so here's the outside of that black cover that you saw. This is a 60 gallon kind of deck storage that I bought off of Amazon. Less than $100, modified of course. This is where the air comes out, right here. I added an external electrical connector here that I just have a standard electric extension cord to. I'll show you the inside. This cover here is hinged, but I removed, sort of disconnected it from the hinge so that I can just mount it flush. And so right here, this is all AC Infinity gear, by the way. So I had a kind of a duct connector with a flange that comes out into the box that I connected this flexible ducting to. Connects all the way over to this, again, 6-inch fan. This is the Cloudline Series A6 AC Infinity. That in turn, more flexible ducting to what do they call these? This is the kind of the one-way backflow preventer, I think is what it calls. So basically it allows airflow in one direction. So I use this, since there's no screening on this side here, I use it to prevent bugs from coming in, and also when the fan's not on, it's completely closed, so it prevents any backdraft from happening. And then more flexible ducting, and that goes on the outside. This fan here is connected to a wireless multi-speed controller. So there's a wire that you can buy from AC Infinity. You can see that little black box in the bottom. So it connects to that, and you can see this is where the electrical work is. So again, I'll go inside and I'll show you how it sounds. One thing I forgot to show is how this thing is connected. So I used closet shelving, pretty cheap from Home Depot. You can see there's probably a little bit of rust here, but so far it's holding up pretty well. So I have that off the ground, obviously, in line to where that ducting is. You can see it fits pretty close to the sauna itself. All right, so finally, when I have everything heated up, just use this little remote control here and turn it on, and you can see for a 6-inch fan, you only need probably 1 or 2, maybe 3 if it's colder outside. And let's go in and hear how it sounds. All right. So you can hear it firing up. It's actually very quiet. Again, that's for a 6-inch fan at number 2 setting. Obviously, it'll get a lot louder. Actually, let me do that. This is what I use. You can barely hear it, but you know, you can crank it up on high. You'll get a feel for how loud this thing gets. This is the fan running on high. Like, I would only use this if I'm trying to like ventilate it very quickly, maybe after a sauna session. But quite honestly, you know, I'm gonna, again, run it maybe on 2. And I just leave that on, maybe for 30 minutes sometimes, you know, because it's, I don't know, fan is used to, or made to be running all the time. Sometimes what I do is I just run it all night and, again, on number 2, and just turn it off in the morning. So overall, pretty good. Just a quick kind of scan. I got floating benches. I got 3 of them total. Here they are in relation to the heater. So see me on Reddit if you have any questions. MoistPoolish.